thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the preview show. Right on the show today, we'll be looking at the game Manchester City against Tottenham Hotspur right there at the Etihad Stadium. A crack game, once again loading for the weekend, and we're right here to do justice to it as we preview the game, what to expect, the build-up, what the managers are saying, what ex-players, of course, the coaches are also saying about this particular game. Welcome, Yinka Wedelis. My name, set once again to Lockton Town. Dogo Francis joins once again right on the show. Dogo, you're welcome.
It's always a pleasure to be here. You know, the preview show is always an exciting one. We're looking at the big game at the weekend. I'm excited to be here again.
All right, and all other guys out there are also looking forward to what to expect as far as Manchester City is concerned. They've created a Premier League record, 15 matches on the bounce. But then come once again a test. Tottenham Hotspur, the team. This time around, what will happen? We'll talk about this right on the show. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Once will be break the record because the records are there to be broken, but of course the first time in all the history in the English football one team make 15 wins in a row. Today in that level is so competitive, like the managers, the football players, the analysts, they know absolutely everything for all teams, and that means we are strong in the head. And normally you can decrease a little bit your concentration, and when you are able to do 50 times in a row, because every single day we are there, and that's why it's happy. But we spoke in the locker room, so good recovery everyone, because in 3 days you have another one.
15 games on the bounce, 15 wins they've done, 16 in total, 1 draw, and these guys are firing on all cylinders. Dogo Francis, Pep Guardiola says they'll keep improving. After beating Swansea City, these guys are not yet ready to drop the gauntlet. These guys are not yet ready to soft pedal. What do you think?
Well, they're not soft pedaling, obviously. 15 games on the bounce is not a mincemeat. But I think other teams in the Premier League are aware now what City are trying to build, what they're trying to create right in the Premier League. Is this going to be another year of the Invincibles with Manchester City, like we used to have with Arsenal? It's going to be a very, very tough task. But I'm sure with the team Pep Guardiola has put together, they're going not to do it, but it'll be difficult, like I said.
Pep is indeed in competition with himself. He's done it at Bayern, at Barca, and now at Manchester City. Currently, he has 2 records not to chase. The record at Bayern and the record at Barca. Will he achieve it? We're going to find out with this game.
Look, I am so positive. I am a positive person. I am so happy because we won, and the 3-pointers are so important for us. What is going to happen Saturday? Who knows? I am positive. I am going to. We go to Manchester trying to win and thinking that we can win. And then football is football. Everything can happen.
Mauricio Pochettino is indeed very confident. They've done 3 Premier League wins. Of course, 2 in the Premier League and 1 in the UEFA Champions League. 3 in total. And of course, he's seeking a 4th win on the road against Manchester City. He believes his side have what it takes to pick a win in that particular game. That is a very big one coming from Pochettino. Not getting, carried away, not minding the fact that City are on a row, winning matches with reckless abandon. This man is saying, forget that. He wants to play against Manchester City and he feels they can win.
Well, the team under pressure now to continue to run is Man City.
Wow.
So Tottenham are going in as the underdogs, as you may put it. But of course, I think Tottenham Hotspur have the quality as well in depth in order to go into that game with the confidence. Harry Kane is among the goals, the second place, the highest goal scorer currently in the league. This doesn't come easy. Dele Alli, if he comes to the party, if Christian Eriksen comes to the party on that day, I think Man City will have their hands full. Though they have also very, very tricky players, creative players, but Tottenham have shown with time under Mauricio Pochettino that they can also score goals. The last game before this one was 5-0. They hammered their position. But I think the game is going to bring a whole lot of excitement, and it wouldn't be without any drama whatsoever. But I think I feel City being under pressure, they may just capitulate under the pressure. 15 games winning streak is good enough. Who knows? Tottenham may just be the ones to put a stop to it.
All right, the 2 managers are indeed very confident, and Mauricio Pochettino would not be one to indeed concede defeat and feel inferior to the manager of Manchester City, Pep Guardiola. We are looking, no doubt, forward to an interesting tie beyond what these guys will play on the pitch to what the managers, of course, will also do as they tinker their score to play this particular game. Right here on the preview show.
he's enjoying to score goals, and that is so important. We cannot just depend like Gabriel or Sergio. Our wingers score a lot of goals, our attacking midfielders, everybody go there to try to score goals. Set pieces, last season we scored few, and this season we are scoring a lot of goals in the set pieces, so we can score goals in the counter-attack, so we have many options to score goals, and that is so important for us.
The man is in form, he keeps scoring goals, just got a contract extension, and that seems to have been the motivation needed for this guy to keep performing. He's done 4 goals in 3 matches on the bounce, 1 goal of course before now, 5 goals, 8 assists in total. This man no doubt is in great form. We're talking about David Silva. Dogo Francis.
Well, David Silva has shown that he could beat the age barrier. He's playing like a young boy. We've seen him in 2 games scoring incredible goals. The other one, the last time, almost got him out of the match day squad. You know, as a result of a light knock. But he also scored against Manchester United, and he has gone on to prove that he will not be held back, neither by age, neither by injury, or by expectations of people.
Will he have an effect in this game? Will he influence the results?
Of course, David Silva, every day, every match, would always be a big game player. And he's done that with Valencia, and at Man City he's never looked back as well. I don't think it's going to be different against Tottenham Hotspur.
Right, if there's anything Pep Guardiola has been able to do with David Silva is to improve the goal scoring edge of this man. He's been playing well before now, but then now Silva now score goals. Pep's Silva lining. Alright, I understand where this man is coming from. Boss Harry Reckner, former sports coach, indeed making it clear that Manchester City are having their first real test of the season. The biggest so far it feels, despite winning games against Liverpool, against Chelsea, against Arsenal, and against Manchester United. Do you think Spurs arguably look like the biggest test they're having this season? Or maybe just a game to show how City have progressed?
Well, Man City has shown that they could match it against the best in the league. They've gone to Stamford Bridge and
match up, or even show that they're a class higher than the best in the league?
Oh, well, I'd probably say match up.
Okay.
Because they were not exactly convincing.
I disagree on that.
Well, it's okay. They were not exactly convincing against Chelsea, but they got a goal. Against Manchester United, they got a goal.
They won
with good possession as well. I think arguably against Man United was the better showing against the big teams for me. Against Tottenham Hotspur, it's going to be very difficult because this Tottenham Hotspur side are also a flute style playing kind of a team as well. So it's going to be testing. But Harry Redknapp has been there at Tottenham before. He may be a little bit biased on that.
Final verdict: Manchester City Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur.
I think yes, the winning streak would stop against Tottenham Hotspur.
Wow, that's a massive one. I know a lot of fans out there are waiting. Who will stop Manchester City's seemingly unassailable hegemony? These guys are firing. They are on fire. 15 wins on the bounce, 16 wins on a draw this season. Who will stop them? Where will they get beaten? Will it be Spurs doing that? Well, join the discussion, no doubt. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channels. Follow all of this. And of course, let's have your take as well too. What do you think? Do you think City's unbeaten run or winning streak will come to an end? Yinka Delays, my name has been wonderful locking things down right here. Dogo Francis, once again, thank you very much for joining us.
It's a pleasure, Yinka, and we hope to see a very, very exciting encounter.
Man City, you say they will stop. I disagree with you on that. That's on the light on it, guys. Join us once again for another edition of The Preview Show.